everyone? Welcome to Fort Lauderdale, Florida. We are here to do some exciting stuff. I can't wait to get downstairs and get the orientation. Let me go get my bag that's outside right now. Thank y'all so much for tuning into the channel and watching this video. Because y'all do things like that, I'm able to do things like this. And look at this. Awesome suite. Let's take a look at the view really quick. Look at that. Such a beautiful view. All right, we're gonna go back downstairs. Fort Lauderdale, Florida. It feels amazing out here. The weather, not too humid like the way it is in Houston. It's really beautiful. Check this out. Look at that over there. We are right on the water. That is amazing, isn't it? I am excited to see what they have in store for us. This product that they are about to reveal is going to be a game changer. I just know it. It's awesome to be able to have a part in helping those guys to just let them know, like, hey, this is what I like, this is what I didn't like. It was a fantastic time, and just being able to be a part of that is absolutely awesome. So I cannot wait to go out there and see this finalized product, the actual production model that is going to be presented to the world, to you all right here on this channel. Stay tuned, it's going to be awesome. So we're going to take a really quick tour of the place with Corey, so let's follow along with him and listen to what he has to say. Breakfast for you guys. This is a really nice spot, and look at that, everybody. There they go. I told y'all they were gonna be awesome. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait.
We'll be launching here. It's all intracoastal water, so you can even go 2 miles out that way, out to the mouth. That's where there's some good fishing here, or you can do some of the backwater out here.
All right.
Which will be a lot of fun. Here's some of the boats. Of course, they're not staged yet. We'll have more. We have some on the beach tonight for our beach fire, which will be great. And that's where we'll walk through everything, so you guys will be fairly familiar.
Okay, perfect. Tonight, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So we're gonna walk through all of the feature set and everything, so you'll know a little bit. And then tomorrow morning, I was explaining this to Nick a bit, but we're gonna meet out here at 8:30.
Awesome.
Does that work?
Sounds good. It works for me. It's so good to see them actually, the production models and not the prototypes.
I think you're gonna like what you see out there. I know you got to see some of the early samples. So. All right, guys, let's go.
I am so stoked to actually get out there and put this guy to the test in salt water. Every time I go in the kitchen, you in the kitchen, you know all the hobbies. We just got a quick rundown on the boats and everything else that we can expect this week. We're about to go outside and check everything out. So dinner was phenomenal. Thank you, Johnson Outdoors and Old Town, for hosting this. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today is go time. We're gonna get the rods and all the gear ready, walk downstairs, and well, y'all are gonna see. Let's go. Check this out over here. All the kayaks are lined up, ready to go. The crew is getting everything situated, and the Autopilot 120, this boat, all the anticipation of trying to hurry up and get inside it and do some saltwater fishing, and here we go. They're getting her ready.
Yeah, you got your own little pit crew here.
That's right. Hurry up, man. They're lapping me. Thanks, gents. Trolling motor. Look how easy that is. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be a dream. It's gonna take the fishing game to another level, I tell y'all. Let's go take it around the block really quick and show y'all what it's capable of doing. I'm so happy that I can finally do this. Like I said, went out there in August time frame to Old Town, Maine. We were lucky enough to get invited, but we had to keep it under wraps. They had a non-disclosure agreement on me. Think of the Topwater 120. It's almost what this kind of looks like if you're trying to compare it to something. Look at the deck space. This thing is phenomenal. Look at that. It is absolutely crazy. So here we go. Imagine yourself out here casting. You're doing the bass fishing thing. You're fishing some oyster reef. Maybe you're in the back lake of a marsh or something like that. And you want to be fishing, but you don't want to sit down to work some type of a rudder control. You don't want to have your paddle in your hand to be doing this number like that, controlling the direction that you're going. Yes, you're using one hand, but it's very minute movements. So all I got to do is turn left, turn right. That turns the prop on. That's your power. I'm standing up, and check this out. Okay, now we're at a power of 4. Oh, I was like, why am I not going straight? You also have your footrests that will help you to control your turn radius. So imagine if you turn full rudder right, plus your trolling motor is going right, you're gonna be doing like, okay, so what's the best word to describe it? You're gonna be doing donuts in the parking lot, but this parking lot happens to be the water. Here we go, speed test. We've got it on 10. There's really no way without a GPS unit over here that's telling me how fast I'm going, but this is saying 3.8 miles an hour, 3.7, 3.8, 3.7. I'm on a speed of 10, and yeah, I could get used to this. This is like a cruising speed for me whenever I'm out there going from point A to B in the marsh, and this is about how fast I'm usually going. This is the way I like to fish, standing up, and all the deck space that you have in here is amazing. The stability of the boat is there. You don't, I mean, I don't feel like it's real tippy or anything like that. As long as you have your sea legs underneath you, it's gonna work. Can we go under the bridge without hitting it traveling at 3 miles an hour? No sweat. I go under bridges, baby. This is awesome. Standing up, cruising this fast while I'm standing up, and I don't have the wind blowing me. I could get used to this for sure. So y'all see this right here? We hit that anchor button, and that's it. The motor goes into action, doing its thing to hold my position, and now I can just worry about casting right here. I don't have to worry about subtle adjustments or anything like that. I can stay standing, and that's it. You just do your thing. Just have fun. The new platform that you see me in is the all-new Old Town Sportsman Salty 120 PDL. I hope I got that name right. I don't know. I was just introduced to this kayak last night, and I was told that this guy is a speed demon. The fastest kayak that I've ever been in is the Predator PDL, and this guy is faster. So as we try it out, I'm definitely going to try and put it through the paces as quick as I possibly can here, and then we'll start doing some fishing with it. But just at first sight, you can tell that it's cutting through the water really well, and it's not really pushing a wake. Wow, something just got crushed right here. It's cutting through the water really well, and turning is pretty good with it as well. That new rudder that Old Town came out with is spectacular, because think of it this way: if you got a sheet of plywood and a 2x4 in the left hand, plywood in the right hand, and then you turn them, well, you're going to get a lot more resistance against the plywood than you would the 2x4. That's what they did with the rudder. Genius. I love it. It means faster turning capability, and everything coupled together is spectacular. Plenty of room up there for my bait bucket, a tackle tray with my GoPro batteries. I've got my rods laying down right here, making it work with all the setups. Now, if I were to have my own fishing crate, then my rods would be vertically standing up. The tank well is going to be widened a little bit. The recessed rod holders, I'm told that they're going to be about 2 more inches deeper, so that the whole length of your fishing rod handle is going to be secure. And you've got an upgraded seat, a lot more cushion in comparison to their older models that I have used and some of you all may have used. Why choose an Old Town? Well, they've got one of the best, if not the best, arguably the best warranty in the business. The hull has a lifetime warranty. The PDL drive, 5-year warranty. And also the PDL drive floats. I didn't know that, and I would be hard pressed to actually pick it up, throw it out there, but I'm told it actually floats, so that's a plus. You also got rudder control right here to your left hand side. You got a tension knob to cinch down, and it's going to hold your rudder in position to be able to go straight, to be able to turn, loops, whatever it is that you want to do. That's what's going to happen. And the bungee's up front, the handle, the drain plug is up there. Let's see, what else do we got? You got some storage underneath the seat. So check this out. This is basically where I can put my tackle tray right there. Voila. Gear tracks to the left and the right. Looks like 6-inch gear tracks, maybe a little bit longer. And you've got center hull access right here underneath the seat. Bungees in the rear. Yeah, overall, just a great kayak to get you started out there on the water. Isn't really going to break the bank. All right, quick update, everybody. I was just told by Dan, Dan, what's your title over at Old Town?
Content marketing specialist.
Content marketing specialist over at Old Town, that the accessory rails are going to be 18 inches long. You're also going to have a forward-facing rod holder. Which side that's going to be, I'm not too sure. You will also get a transducer mount underneath, just like the Top Water and the Predator and a lot of the other fishing kayaks that they have in the lineup. And in the rear, well, y'all heard me say that it was going to get a brand new redesign for fishing, so your crates and everything else are going to be able to fit back there nice and good. So even though this does not have the fish finder ready holes and little grommets, if you drill into within reason, now, like, don't drill below the water line or anything like that, but within reason, if you put a hole, say right here somewhere to go down for your transducer, that is not going to void your warranty. You know what, there's one thing that I forgot to do: the stand test. Can you stand in this thing? Yes, you can. That's not too bad. Stability is there for it being such a narrow kayak. I don't know how they did that, but yeah, you can stand in this thing. No worries about falling in, turning, being able to sight cast. I'd like to get this out there in the marsh and see what it's going to be able to do. So it is really like the overall package to get you on the water. Lots of speed, very cheap in price in comparison to some of the high dollar pedal drives that are out there. Old Town, if you're listening, I love what you're doing. Thank you so much for something like this. I can see a lot of people truly going after this kayak. We are on the dock right now, and behind me I have Old Town's latest lineup. It's the well, it's one of their kayaks from their Sportsman lineup. You've got the Big Water 132 PDL, and this guy is massive. So just by the looks of it, it's very similar to the Predator PDL that y'all seen me sporting around last year, and 36 inches wide. The carry capacity is 500 pounds. This guy is built to take plenty of gear plus yourself out there on the water and go after the big boys. All right, I'm at a dead stop. Which way you want to go? Go that way? Well, what are we racing to? Because
we'll race like to the white boat right up there. The furthest boat to the right. So go
oh, this one right here at the end of this row?
All right, guys, here we go.
4 different ones. You got the Old Town Sportsman, the Minn Kota 106, and that's part of the Minn Kota lineup. Then you got mine. You've got the one Nick's in, which is the Salty. That's supposed to be the fastest kayak out of their entire lineup. And over there, we've got the 106 PDL drive.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
You cheater. Nick is a cheater. And Nick is off to the races. Come on, big. Let's go, big water. Come on, big water. I know you can do it. Legs, don't fail me. Come on, legs. Oh, but the big water is coming. The big water. Oh my God. Ah, I got a cramp. Corman. There you have it. The Salty 120 PDL. Definitely a fast one. The big water, not too far behind. Oh my gosh. I need a Corman. So many kayaks from Old Town. 7 different models from the Sportsman lineup. You guys get out to a dealer. Check these things out. Phenomenal. Whew, I gotta catch my breath. And then we'll go over all the features on this boat. All right, let's talk features about this boat. Right up ahead, you've got the standard grab handle from the Predator PDL. Very cumbersome, but at least you're not going to worry about breaking lines. Right here, you've got the standard bow hatch from the Predator PDL, 120 PDL. For those of y'all that are familiar with those kayaks, this should be no surprise to you. Nice raised lip alongside the hatch, and then you've got a rubberized gasket right there that's going to help seal water out. Going right here, 2 mounting plates that got screws so that you can kind of get rid of these in case you want to put new ones on. The lockdown for the Predator PDL drive, or the PDL drive itself, you got another lockdown right here. You can raise it and then boom, you're good to go. If this is to fall out, it floats, so no need to worry about losing a PDL drive and being out some money. You've got dry storage right here, nice to have. Foam padding for comfort while standing and fishing. Rubberized mesh nets. Inside these pockets you can store lures, you can store grips, pliers, whatever you want. You've got some gear tracks right here with some very thick plastic to drill holes, mount your accessories. I was told that because this isn't fish ready, if you were to drill a reasonable size hole to fit your transducer wires through, then you're not going to void the lifetime hull warranty on this. Also, as long as you're not drilling below the water line, then you're going to be good to go. Just use common sense and you're going to be good. It's got a transducer mount underneath to put your Humminbird transducer or other various mounts with their accessories to help you mount in that instance. You coming back, the seat, it's a new seat, lots of padding in comparison to the older models. I actually love this one a lot more. You've got right here these little rails with these pins to adjust your distance to the pedals for a comfortable ride. So if you're 6 foot something, whatever, well, you just go all the way to the back and you're going to be good. Grab handles right here on each side, forward facing flush mount rod holder, and then you've got the rudder control right here with a tension knob. So left, right with a trucker ball. Tighten the tension knob down and that's going to lock your rudder in place to go just in one heading. Midway through the kayak, you've got center hatch storage or access for inside the hull. Over here you've got the paddle clip holder for your paddle. You got an additional one right up here with a bungee, 2 flush mount rod holders facing to the rear. You've got 2 gear tracks as well in the rear tank well. The tank well itself is massive. Look at this thing. You've got an ice chest, bait bucket, and then going towards the rear of the kayak, you've got your rudder. And then you also have a shallow water anchor ready mounting area for a power pole for those of you that want to use that. This guy is plenty fast. Right over here is the rudder deployment system. So forward, backwards, super simple. Old Town takes out the hassle. That right there, in a nutshell, is the Big Water 132. Very stable kayak, plenty of carry capacity, and yeah, 2 thumbs up. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the Big Water 132 PDL from Old Town, their Sportsman lineup. A very capable kayak for those of you that are on the taller side, maybe even the heftier side, 500-pound capacity. You're gonna absolutely love that platform. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our 3-day trip to Fort Lauderdale, Florida with Old Town Canoe and Kayak. To all the crew out there from Old Town, thank y'all so much for having us out. It was an absolute blast and pleasure to work with each and every one of y'all. To everyone else, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate the love and support that y'all show me. We are now back in Houston and gonna resume our normal schedule. So plenty of fishing coming up here in the near future. Until next time, tight lines, y'all.